Okay, so this time I will now discuss factor analysis. So factor analysis is important in introduction to predictive analytics because there are some variables that we cannot measure directly, diba? There are variables that we cannot measure directly. Variables that you can measure directly, for one, is height. You can measure height instantly. You can just simply get a measuring stick if that will suffice. Okay. Shoe size, you can measure that directly. However, can you measure happiness? Di ba? We cannot directly measure happiness. There will be several questions that we can use to measure happiness. Okay? So, factor analysis plays a crucial role to that. Kasi factor analysis will tell us if we are measuring it accurately. And that is part of predictive analytics. We have to identify, okay, uh, if the variables that we are using to predict, di ba, are really measuring what we intend to measure, happiness, di ba, satisfaction, customer satisfaction, and then later on, you can derive scores from that, okay? Hopefully, when you standardize it, you can you can measure the magnitude of happiness, for example, of satisfaction, for example, towards sales, diba? Sales, or later on, you can use it as churn, diba? For example, you can use that as your independent variable in logistic regression, diba? Those that you have computed, the factor score, you can use that later on. Once it is valid, okay? Again ha, dapat valid siya doon sa ginagawa nating dapat valid yung measurement. Ibig sabihin, we are really measuring. Okay? So that is the role of factor analysis. And aside from that, okay, factor analysis will reveal what is essential or non-essential variable in that particular set of questionnaire. Okay? Probably in that questionnaire, you are measuring happiness. You are measuring satisfaction. Diba? Usually, you measure satisfaction using 1 to 5, product satisfaction using 1 to 5 questions. For example, I have an example here. No? Yan. Okay? So, this is job satisfaction for a company. Okay? It measures leadership and planning. Okay? And leadership and planning, according to this questionnaire, is that I have confidence, di ba? There is adequate planning of corporate objective. Okay? All right. Management does not play favorites. Okay? Management does not say one thing and do another. Okay? Next, corporate culture. These are measured using initiative, is encouraged. Nothing at company keeps me from doing my best every day. Okay? So on and so forth. Next, you have communication. Ano? Yan. I feel I can trust what company tells me. There is adequate communication between department. So I am guessing that this went through a factor analysis. Okay? Malamang dumaan ito sa factor analysis. Kasi bakit? Normally, a questionnaire would consist 1 to 5. Okay? Kasi there are researchers who do not use factor analysis, diba? Who are unaware of the factor analysis. Kasi again, when you are into data analytics, data science, it's all about accuracy. Diba? Simula sa sampling, diba? Hanggang sa questionnaire design, kailangan accurate yung mga mini-measure mo. We cannot just simply write a particular question there because we think that is relevant. Hindi, ano? It's more than face validity. Okay? It's more than that. Okay? So in turn, we have to accurately compute or measure if these are variables, okay? These questions are variable. You have done the categories here, di ba? The participant will select a particular response here. No? Okay? Yeah. So hopefully, this measures corporate culture. Okay? Yeah. So this is an example. Ano? Yan. So this is a free. Yeah. Libre yan. Ano? Okay. So let's go deeper to factor analysis. Okay? Medyo mahaba-habang discussion ito. Okay? Yan. Mm. May tinatawag na exploratory. Okay? What you will do is most is exploratory. Okay? Ibig sabihin, when we say exploratory, this is your first time. Okay? This is your first time that you will be doing this study. You're the lead researcher for instance. And these are the questions that you derive. It went through probably, tawag doon, pre-test, di ba? Nag-pre-test ka, you pre-tested it, you measured Cronbach alpha kasi kakambal niya, ano? Magkadikit yan, Cronbach tsaka yung factor analysis. Okay? However, in this class, I will only discuss factor analysis kasi this is introduction to predictive analytics. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. And then when we say confirmatory factor or analysis, okay, this is where you, for example, you borrow that particular questionnaire that I have present. Paalam ka sa author. Okay? Sinabi mo, you will use that for your study. Okay? Yan. So that is confirmatory factor analysis. Okay? Yan. So again, factor analysis aims to validate. Okay? It aims to validate if the latent variable, okay, latent variable lang, you are using at least, for example, communication. Diba? You cannot directly measure communication, but you need several variables to measure that. Yan. Okay, satisfaction, di ba? Although in some literature in Harvard Business Review, we are using, in business, we are using the, ano tawag doon? Yung kay Rachland, we are using that, the Net Promoter Score. No? Yan. However, there are still other corporation companies who are doing the traditional way. You know? They are using the latent variable to measure satisfaction. Yan. Okay? Pagka-confirmatory, you're borrowing a questionnaire, you're trying, for example, you want to implement the same study in your company. Diba? You want to measure, kasi sa tingin mo, fit naman yung data. No? You have the same product line, you have the same business line. Almost identical. Okay? Sabi mo, we can use this. Okay? So that is a confirmatory factor analysis. However, you have to be careful. We have to be careful. Number one, you have to seek permission. Okay? Yeah. And then hopefully, the participant will understand. Baka mamaya kasi hindi understandable. Eh. Ino-offer nila doon sa bansa nila, di ba dito hindi naman. For example, AI, artificial intelligence. Yan. So probably there, that is a contribution to job satisfaction. Probably dito, wala pa. No? Baka mamaya kasi tabu pa rin yung pagkakakilala sa AI. No? Yan. So in reality, baka nandidiri pa rin yung workforce AI. But in reality, they are using it. Ano? Yan. Okay? So factor analysis is commonly used in data reduction, scale development, at yung binabanggit ko kanina. Diba? You want to validate it. Does communication really measured using 5 variables? Okay? The evaluation of the psychometric quality of a measure and assessment of dimensionality of a set of variables. Kasi baka mamaya mapunta ka sa market research. Sa market research kasi ganun, ano? You have to develop questionnaires as well. Diba? Kasi baka mamaya yung mga ginagamit mong questionnaire, di ba, is not applicable in your company. Di ba? Okay? So in turn, you can borrow literature. Okay? Yan. You can adapt. Okay? However, in adapting, you have to seek approval. Okay? Regardless of the purpose, factor analysis is used in the determination of a small number of factors based on particular number of interrelated quantitative variables. Unlike variables directly measured such as speed, ito na binabanggit natin kanina, height, weight, etc. Siyempre, hindi mo naman pwedeng factor analysis yung weight, di ba? Yeah. We have a proven technology that can measure the weight accurately. You have the weighing scale. Okay? Hindi na kailangan gumamit ng mga measurement doon, ng mga latent variable. Okay? Next, you have egoism, creativity, happiness, religiosity, comfort are not a single measurable entity. Okay? Ibig sabihin, hindi pa pwede isang tanong lang ginagamit dito. Researchers would suggest using latent variables. Okay? They are constructs that are derived from the measurement of other directly observable variables. Okay? Understanding factor analysis, these are constructs are usually defined as an observable latent variable such as motivation, love, hate, care, altruism, so on and so forth. Example, the construct of teaching effectiveness, several variables are used, yung binabanggit natin, to allow the measurement of such construct. Okay? Usually, several scale in items are used because the construct may include several dimension. Okay? So ginagawa lang complicated yung mga terminologies. Yan. I would like to simplify it. Factor analysis measures not directly observable construct by measuring several of its underlying dimension. Okay? Ang hirap ng factor analysis. This is really difficult. Okay? Kapag ito yung naging thesis mo sa masteral, ayan, medyo maganda-ganda yung recognition dyan. Okay? The identification of such underlying dimension factors implies the understanding and description of complex constructs. Okay? Understanding the number of factors is much smaller than the number of measures. Okay? Therefore, the expectation is that a factor represents a set of measures. From this angle, factor analysis is viewed as a data reduction technique as it reduces a large number of overlapping variables to a smaller set of factors that reflect construct or different dimensions of construct. Okay? The goal of factor analysis later on is to probably, kung makapal yung questionnaire kasi, palilitin niyo yung questionnaire. Okay? Kasi bakit? Why is that important? Why is data reduction important? Kasi you will be using that questionnaire in the future for interviews. Okay? You have to pay respondents the respondents' time, di ba? We incentivize them by giving a token, and that is, sa umpisa ng questionnaire, nilalagay yon, magkano yung matatanggap, nilalagay na yon. That is being practiced now. Kasi most of the time, business administration student will go to the market research sector, the market research. And you have to understand that. Di ba? Hindi pa kapala ng questionnaire. Hindi ko alam kung yun pa rin yung practice ng mga marketing companies, ng mga market research companies. They are still doing that. They are still practicing that. Yan. However, factor analysis plays a crucial role in reducing the number of variables that you are going to ask to your respondents. Kung pwedeng dalawang measurement lang yung mag-measure ng happiness, pwede naman. Diba? That will be back later on by statistics. Okay? By the coefficients. Okay? The assumption of factor analysis is the underlying dimension factors can be used to explain complex phenomena. Okay? By the way, this is qualitative. It's quantitative. Pagka binalikan natin yung questionnaire, usually, Likert scale kasi, ordinal level, mga 1 to 5, diba? Yan yung ginagamitan ng factor analysis. Although there are some cases, there's researcher who are using scale variable, a continuous variable. Alright? Diba? Minsan yun yung tinatanong nila. Pero in most practices, in the academic community, even in market research, it's a Likert scale, 1 to 5, from very unaware to very aware, very dissatisfied to very satisfied. Those are Likert scale, 1 to 5 Likert scale. Okay. Observe correlation between variable results from sharing their factors. Correlation between a person's test score might be linked to shared factors such as general intelligence, critical thinking and reasoning skills, reading comprehension, etc. Okay. And these are the ingredients of a good factor analysis. A major goal of factor analysis is to represent relationship among sets of variables parsimoniously, yet keeping factors meaningful. A good factor solution is both simple and interpretable. That is, yan yung isa sa challenge. Mamaya yung variable, hindi mo maipaliwanag kung bakit siya napunta doon sa factor na yun, sa constraint na yun. Bakit biglang yan ang mini-measure niya? Okay? So in some cases, we are seeking help of other domains. Kasi baka mamaya, nagpa-research lang sa atin, napunta ka sa market research, nagpa-research lang sa atin. Yung pala yung research ay tungkol sa child psychology. No? That's not our expertise. In most practices, we are getting or tapping people from different domains that can help us identify uh, or explain that particular factor or constraint. Okay? Yan. When factors can be interpreted, new insights are possible. Yan. Yan. Okay? I think that's already self-explanatory. Okay? Mm-mm. Okay? Yan. Defining indicators of construct, ideally four or more measures should be chosen to represent each construct of interest. Okay? Depende. Depende sa iyo. Minsan lima yan, minsan anim. Depende sa researcher. Okay? The choice of measures should as much as possible be guided by theory, previous research, and logic. Okay? Kailangan, at saka una-una, kailangan pareho silang lahat ng 1 to 5. Kung ginamit mo 1 to 5, papunta lahat sa positive, negative to positive yung mga question. Dapat ganun yung across the questionnaire, ganun dapat. Okay? Defining dimension for an existing measure. In this case, the variable to be analyzed are chosen by the initial researcher and not the person conducting the analysis. Factor analysis is on a predetermined set of item scale. I have been working as a freelance consultant, data analyst. Well, nakuha-compute. Okay? I handled several projects involving this factor analysis. Nakuha-compute. Pero binabalik ko na yun sa kliyente kasi unang-una, hindi ko na ma-interpret. Okay? Sabi ko, tama ba ito nilabas na? Tapos, they will be giving me a feedback. Naku, sir, thank you po. Ito po talaga yung kailangan namin. Ito po talaga yung hinahanap ko kung ano. It makes sense. Bakit siya nandito sa factor na to? Okay? Yan. Okay? Ang dami ko na nagawa nitong mga studies. Yan. Kasi ang daming domain na gumagawa nito. Bakit? Unang-una, they create a questionnaire. They disseminate it. Okay? Ayan. And then later on, they are happy. Yan. Results of factor analysis may not always be satisfactory. The items or scale may be poor indicators of the construct. Kailangan tanggapin natin yun kung hindi talaga siya construct. Kung hindi talaga siya, uh, kung hindi, kung hindi talaga siya nag-measure. That happens, ano? Yan yung goal eh. Mathematics yun eh. Di ba? Although provided that you have, kasi mamaya sa factor analysis, when we are doing the analysis, kailangan kasi masatisfy mo yung number of samples. Do you have adequate number of samples for your factor analysis? Yan. So, nandun yun. Ano? There may be too few items or scale to represent each underlying dimension. Selecting items or scale to be included in a measure, factor analysis may be conducted to determine what items or scale should be included and excluded from a measurement. Results of the factor analysis should not be used alone in making decisions of inclusion or exclusion. Okay? Pero usually in practice, if the coefficient is very low, okay, talaga mababa talaga siya later on in factor analysis, talagang dapat tanggalin, should be excluded. Decisions should be taken in conjunction with the theory and what is known about the construct that the items or scales assess. Okay? And you have the assumption here, variable use should be metric. Okay? Researchers can also consider dummy variable, but only in special cases. Okay? Metric. Okay? Yan. Scale. Di ba? Sample size should be more than 200. Okay? Researchers may consider sample 5 per variable in some cases. Yan. Regardless, ano? Bakit 5? Regardless kung significant siya o hindi. Okay? Ibig sabihin, ito yung tatanong mo. Yan. Meron kang 20. So 20 times 5. Pero hindi ano to ha, this is not an absolute rule ano, in factor analysis. Okay? Modeling din kasi ang factor analysis, this is also modeling ano. Many would suggest, okay, that you have to do probabilistic sampling. Probabilistic sampling, ibig sabihin dumaan ka sa scientific method. You get the number of population, you compute the sample size, you define your confidence interval, and your margin of error. And not only that, kailangan yung definition mo ng population ay aligned. Ano? Kasi baka mamaya, liko-liko yung definition mo ng population. Ano? Gusto ko babae lang. Oh, babae lang na senior high school. Pwede naman. Ano? Saan mo ilalagay? Saan mo ngayon i-concentrate? However, I discussed that in Introduction to Descriptive Analytics. Homogeneous sample, a sample should be homogeneous. Violation of this pop assumption increases the sample size as the number of variables increases. Ano yung pagka sinabing homogeneous? I've done this one study. Okay? Very dispersed yung kanyang population. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Walang homogeneity. Okay? Ibig sabihin, across all ages, kinuha niya. Tapos tatanungin nila ako, wala bang significance to, sir? Kinuha mo lahat ano parang lahat ng makasalubong mo, in-interview mo. Okay? So, hindi homogeneous yun. Ano? Yan. Okay? Exploratory factor analysis, multivariate normality is not required. Hindi kailangan ng normality unlike in other modeling techniques. Correlation, at least, depende. 0.3, depende sa iyan. If you will use 0.3, 0.35, or 0.4. Depende how strict you are. And this is something absolute in statistics. There should be no outliers in the data. Pero kasi kung 1 to 5 yan, baka walang outlier talaga yan. Yan. And then you have the steps, the software that we will use such as Jamovi, even in R. Ito yung step talaga. Okay? The correlation matrix for all variables is computed, factor extraction, factor rotation, and then make final decision about the number of underlying factors. Okay? Okay? Mm-hmm. Later on, basahin ko na lang muna ito. Okay? So dito, we have to check kung correlated. Pero nakakahilo yan kasi pag tinignan mo mamaya yan sa Jamovi, ang dami niyan. Ano? Overwhelming yan. Ano? Yan. So, ini-examine lang naman natin yan. Kasi, pwede kasi hindi mo natignan, pwedeng dumiretso ka na mamaya dun sa factor scores. Yan. Or factor loading, whatever that is, effort. Okay? The Bartlett's test used to test the hypothesis correlation made to identify all diagonal terms are 1, all of diagonal terms are 0. The value of the test statistics for specificity is large and the associated significant level is small. It is unlikely that the population correlation is an identity. Okay? Yan. Ayan. So ito yung sinasabi ko, KMO. Is an index of comparing the magnitude of the observed correlation coefficient, the magnitude of partial correlation. The closer the KMO measured to 1 indicate a sizable sampling adequacy. Okay, we have to aim for the absolute value of 1. Same, katulad ng sa correlation. Ano? Yan. Okay? 0.7 should be acceptable. Okay? Less than that, 0.6, 0.5, we no longer, hindi na natin kinoconsider that as a model. We don't have a model. Okay? Reasonably large values are needed for a good factor analysis. Small KMO indicate that a factor analysis of variable may not be a good idea. Okay? Extraction, yan. Initial decision can be made here about, ano lang to, this is an initial extraction lang to. Yan. Mm-mm. Okay, so we will do that later. Script plot, provide visual, and so on and so forth. And we will explain that. We will go into detail later on this when we do the hands-on.